Okay. This chair is not comfortable at all. Don't worry. Just leave it. Okay, so the whole idea is for us to have something called an operating system on our devices. Okay. Now, what you're looking at is called a Raspberry GUI application. This is running a Raspbian Linux 11 Raspberry Pi operating system. Now, this operating system doesn't come with user interface. It only comes with something like this. This is the user interface. So we don't want that for this our project. We want to install something we can actually see, click buttons and what have you. Now, for us to be able to do that, for us to be able to do that, we need to download the operating system. Now, when you download the operating system, now if you look at our last class notes, if you look at our notes from last class, you will see that we have different type of operating systems. Now, what is an operating system to begin with? Anyone? What does operating system mean?
An operating system is the software applications that allow the computer to communicate. They have the computer to communicate with the hardware that the computer to.
So now, what is the hardware?
The hardware are the physical peripherals of the computer.
So can you show me can you show me an example of a hardware here?
The hardware is the keyboard, the mouse, the monitor. That's
Anything you can see and touch. Anything you can see, touch is what? Is the hardware. Okay? You can see it and you can touch it. Anything you cannot see or touch is what? Is software. Now there are types of software. Okay? There is a system software and application software. Okay? The system software is a software that communicates directly with what? The hardware. It communicates directly with what? The hardware, which is these things you are seeing, all these chips you are looking at are the hardware. So any software that can communicate directly with these and serve as the medium for other software to be installed is what? An operating system. Now, that is called a system software. Now, you have something called an application software. Application software is any software that you use on a day-to-day. It's any software that is built to solve a specific problem. Okay? Any software built to what? Solve a specific problem. Now, how many of you used your bank app to calculate how much calculates the square root of a triangle? Or the square root of a number? Is it possible? Why? But it's an app, right? So, software is a software that is designed solely for a specific purpose. How many of you use calculator to transfer money? It's not possible. So for this particular device, it comes with a lot of different types of operating systems, which include things like the Raspbian Pi OS. Okay, Raspbian what? Raspbian Pi OS. You have things like the Ubuntu server. Okay, you have things like the HyperIot OS. You have things like Kubernetes or K3s. You have things like DietPi, for those of you who don't use it. You have OpenHabian, and there are many of them, okay? So now, in this class, we're going to learn how to do the installation of what? The operating system, okay? Now, first of all, where do we get the operating system from? Most of them are on their official website. If you're looking for, let's say, for instance, Raspbian, you go to their website. I don't know why this one is not connecting me.